We're continuing to prep our arsenal of betting edges to give us big, profitable college football season. So we've got college football analyst Joe Gavazzi on the line with us now to break down how a well-balanced offense is the key to success on the spread. Welcome back, Joe. You've broken everything down for these teams in a list and an article for your 200 club from last season, where a lot of offenses run an average of 200+ yards in passing and running game, making for a very well-balanced offense. Break down this chart for us, Joe. What do we need to be looking at when trying to compare teams to find those matchups that will give us profitable return from our play card each week?
It's no longer 3 yards in a cloud of dust as it was in the Bo Schembechler, Woody Hayes era. Now, with the advent of the passing game becoming a major part of the arsenal of college football teams, we like to look for balanced, explosive offenses to get us the money. And that they have done. Beginning this millennium, I began to track these balanced, explosive offenses using the 200-yard marker as a way to define them. It has proven to be immensely successful over the years, as I will relate with the 76% angle. Megan, before I do that, did anything jump out to you from this article?
Yes, actually, Joe, I really want to talk to you about Alabama because I know that they're on this list. They've been on this list for years and years. And I want to ask you about the spread in general. Should we be looking for more of a short number? Because I know there's a lot of hype behind Alabama. They always have great recruiting classes. They always have great returning starters. Of course, a phenomenal coach. And yet, last season, for example, they finished 6-7 against the spread.
Alabama might be one of the exceptions to the rule because of the nature of the program. But if you check the last columns of the chart that I've made, it shows returning starters, both offense, whether the quarterback's returning and the offensive line is returning. Well, for most teams, the fact that Alabama has been decimated on that side of the ball would cause big problems for them. But as you say, Alabama under Saban merely reloads. So Alabama continues to pound out balanced, explosive offenses year after year. Now, one other point in that regard. This works at all point spreads, even into the 20s or the 30s, as long as you have a 200-yard offense and defense against a team who does not. You have extraordinary point spread success.
All right, and when looking at this method, Joe, is there anything else we need to be considering here? For example, I'm looking at Baylor. Now, they look fantastic. Total returning starters at 14, but they don't have a returning quarterback. What parts of this chart matter more than others?
I think the thing that matters about this chart is that this is a back-fitted chart. These are the 20 teams from last year who were 200 club members. We would like to look at the number of straight years they've been 200 club members. There's a column on there for you. As I said, the number of returning starters as well. Those are important factors when handicapping the first 3 to 4 games of the season. This is merely a guide to let us know you can't know where you're going unless you know where you've been. It is meaningful the first 3 to 4 weeks of the season. After we have headed into the month of October, we have enough current season data for us to begin to use that data, make our analysis. This is a matchup game, looking for teams who run and pass well against defenses who do not. So the 200 Club has been a fantastic tool for us. In fact, in the last 5 years, it has produced 76% point spread winners when a team runs and passes for 200 yards and the opponent does not. Begin to do your handicapping based on the fundamental analysis using those statistics, and you'll have great success in college football. For those who don't have the time, consider listening to my Football Crushers this coming year, which we will highlight on the SBR videos.
All right, we're definitely looking forward to that. Thanks again for joining us, Joe Gavazzi, for the best betting edge on the college football season. You can only find the best right here with us at Sportsbook Review.